Who has written Shuknasopadesh?
Shuknasopadesh, ma'am, is just give me a moment, ma'am. It's part of Kadambari, ma'am. It is written by Band.
Can you recite something from that text to us?
Ma'am, it's basically a Gadya Kavya. So in Shuknasopadesh, there is a minister, Shuknash. He talks about how to behave as a king, how to listen to the Guru. So I can recite a couple of lines, ma'am. Just give me a moment. Shravan sthitam salilamiv mahad upajanayati shulam. So he says that people don't, the students, the young blood, doesn't listen to words of the wise, the words of the Guru. And it's as if, because the words of wise are pure as water, but when they get lodged in the air, they generate pain. So he makes such comparison. He talks about Lakshmi a lot, ma'am.
Yes.
Na parichayam janayati, na abhijanam ikshate, na kul kramam anuvartate. So he talks about that how Lakshmi is fickle and she does not recognize anybody's good birth or good deeds, and she can.
Okay.
That's important for a prince.
Recite something from Gita.
Ma'am, the Gita, it talks about Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga and Jnana Yoga. So I'll talk a little bit about Jnana Yoga. It talks about becoming Sthit Pragya. So it said that Matra Sparshastu Konteya Shitoshna Sukha Dukkha Agamapayano Nityastam Titikshasva Bharata. So here Sri Krishna says that when we come into contact with the material world, there is a lot of duality that hits us. It may be joy and sorrow or hot and cold, but they're temporary, ma'am. They will come and they will go. So one has to be
very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, what is One Sun, One World and One Grid project?
It's a very ambitious project by India in collaboration with the UK. So India is going for grid interconnectedness. It's aiming to connect all the grids of the world, starting from Asia, then Middle East, then Africa also. So, ma'am, currently we have a lot of renewable energy, but the storage is a problem. So once we connect the grids, so if one part of the earth will have solar energy and the other part is dark, so that dark part can get the solar energy. So it will solve the problem of intermittency of renewables also.
In layman's language, tell me something about metaverse.
Metaverse is a virtual world, and it can be accessed through artificial, augmented reality, virtual reality, etc. And a person feels that he's a part of a group. He feels that he's a part of the other people, and getting a shared experience, ma'am. For example, a concert or a game.
Okay. My last question to you. You are a agricultural and food science graduate.
Yes, ma'am.
And there is a huge problem of food wastage.
Yes, ma'am.
And rather than solving that problem, you are coming to civil services.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am, I would like to say that I'm very passionate about food and specifically organic farming. And given a chance, if I become a civil servant, I would like to take it up as well. So, ma'am, I believe to tackle food wastage, 40% of it is getting wasted, and that's mostly because of logistical issues and cold storage issues. So we need to set up more cold storage facilities. We need to set up food processing, ma'am, so that can help solve the wastage issue.
Yes, but why are you coming to civil services? Why not solve all these problems with your expertise?
Ma'am, my motive for joining civil services is that my father is an IPS officer, and I've noticed that apart from the law and order functions, he does a lot of developmental work. It may be creating water harvesting structure for the farmers or creating self-help groups for the women. So, ma'am, I see there's a lot of scope for developmental work. If I become a civil servant, I would definitely go for water harvesting on the lines of Raleigh Siddhi or Hivre Bazaar. I would go for, in the rural areas, I would go for food processing.
So you don't want to do it directly?
No, ma'am.
You want to do it indirectly?
Ma'am, the government has a lot of power.
Okay, thank you, Ramesh.
Thank you, ma'am.